guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match analysis from the match yesterday between Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona, where on the night it finished 1-1, but unfortunately Barcelona did get knocked out of the Champions League for the 2020-2021 campaign. We're going to analyze the team's performance from the match, analyze some players' individual performances, take a look at some of the match facts, key stats, and of course react to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference and the match reaction of two other players. Before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button to try to get to 200 likes on this video. It would be very much appreciated, and of course hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Let's start off by reminding you guys the starting lineup on the night. It was as follows: Ter Stegen in goal, a back three of Mingueza, De Jong, and Lenglet, wing backs being Dest and Jordi Alba, two in the middle with Busquets and Pedri, and the three up front were Dembele, Messi, and Antoine Griezmann. Koeman in this match did use all 5 substitutions. He brought on Firpo for Mingueza, brought on Trincao for Dest, made a triple substitution taking off Busquets, Pedri, and Dembele, and bringing in Pjanic, Ilaix Moriba, and Braithwaite. Let's take a look now at the cover of the Catalan-based newspaper Sport and Mundo Deportivo, both coming out with the same headline saying "with honor," in reference to the fact that Barcelona put in a very, very good performance against the top side in PSG, but in the end, it was that first leg that cost us the tie overall. Let's take a look at the full-time stats. Barcelona dominating the possession on the night with 73% in their favor. 21 shots in total for Barcelona on the night, with 10 of them being on target, 6 off target, and 5 blocked. And now you can see the shot map of where all the shots came from and from what players. Of course, that Messi one is the blue one, that long reach, which was the one and only goal. But you can see all the shots that Barcelona had in this game. You have shots from Dembele, Griezmann, Busquets, Dest. So many different players taking shots, a lot of them being inside the box, not that many outside the box, but in the end, Barcelona only ended up scoring 1 goal. We also had in this match 3 big chances created, 3 big chances missed, and hit the woodwork twice, and out of those 20 shots that we did take in the match, 14 of them were inside the box and 7 were outside the box. Of course, the passing and dribbling stats were absolutely dominated by Barcelona, and the stats in the defensive aspect of the game were obviously dominated by PSG because they were defending the whole game. But the one stat I'd like to take a look at is the possession loss in this match. And of course, with Barcelona risking everything, trying to make a comeback, they did lose the ball in this match 141 times compared to PSG's 111 times. Let's take a look now at the SofaScore full-time player ratings. They gave Ter Stegen a 6.5 in goal, which is in retrospect pretty fair. Lenglet a 6.0 after giving that penalty away. De Jong with a very solid 7.1. Mingueza getting a 6.3, of course only played half an hour. Serginho Dest with a 6.7, which is pretty fair. Busquets getting a 7.6. I think that is very, very low for his performance on the night. Same with Pedri 7.0. I think that's very, very low. Jordi Alba 7.6, which is pretty fair. Griezmann getting the highest rating in the team with an 8.0 on the night. Dembele getting a 6.8, which is pretty fair, and Lionel Messi getting a 7.5. Just quickly want to touch upon PSG's full-time SofaScore player rating. The only reason why I bring this up, because again, for the 1,000th time this season, their goalkeeper gets man of the match and gets a rating of 9.1 from Keylor Navas. Of course, got a little bit of an extra boost from saving that Messi penalty, but overall on the night, he was absolutely fantastic. Now I want to take a look at the XG from this map. If you don't know what XG is, it basically means expected goals that you're supposed to get in this match, and Barcelona expected to get at least 1.9 goals plus 1 with the penalty. PSG only getting a 0.7 plus 1 penalty, and you can see again where all the big chances were for Barcelona. As you can see from that penalty spot is where Barcelona got a lot of their chances, but Barcelona went nuts to rank up the shots and managed to prevent PSG from doing much more to them on the counter, but a 3-goal deficit was just too much. And if you look at the XG over the 2 legs, again Barcelona very, very close to PSG with a 2.8 compared to the PSG 3.3, but in the end the story of this tie against Barcelona and PSG is the defense of Barcelona capitulated in that first leg. Now let's take a look at some of the Barcelona players' heat maps and passing maps for this match. I'm not going to cover the big names, I'm going to cover them in the individual analysis, but some players I do want to touch upon. Firstly, Frankie de Jong, absolutely fantastic on the night. You can see his heat map all over that middle of the pitch, and you can see his passing, only misplacing a few passes, which of course were wrist pass, but overall very, very successful passing rate on the night from him and dominated that central part of the field. Also want to give some credit to Firpo. Firpo was absolutely fantastic when he was emptying his pocket in the locker room. I'm pretty sure Mbappe came out. You can see his passing and heat map as well, of course, all over that right center back, right wing back role, and you can see his passing on the night was absolutely fantastic. Of course, only misplacing a few passes because in the end you have to take some risk in order to get those goals, but he was absolutely brilliant in the defensive aspect of the game, and his passing and his positioning in this game was brilliant as well. Time now to get into Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference reaction and the match reaction of 2 other players. The 2 other players were Antoine Griezmann and Pedri. Let's get and see what they all had to say. Let's start off with Antoine Griezmann. Of course, according to SofaScore, Antoine Griezmann was the best Barcelona player on the pitch. Although I do disagree, I think he was definitely one of the top performers on the night. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts by saying that we played a great game, we had many chances, but we still had to put them in the back of the net. It's a shame. We had 4 clear shots in the first half, the penalty, and then they defended more. La Liga remains and the cup is also up for grabs, and those two are our main goals. We had some very clear chances. We failed. Navas had a great night, and that's the way it is. Today the goalkeeper played a great game, and we have to congratulate him. The game that we played gives us confidence for what is to come, but we're disappointed. We didn't want to leave so soon in the Champions League. Of course, personally, I feel good with my teammates, with the coach. I'm here to help, whether it's for 10 minutes or 90 minutes. I'm at your service. Next up was Pedri. Of course, Pedri in this match put in a very good performance, and showed in this match that he has a very promising future at Barcelona. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts up by saying that it is a game that we knew it was going to be difficult from the first leg, but we had a great game. We had many chances, but didn't know how to put them away, but we are very proud of the team's performance overall. From the beginning of the match, I've seen that there were options to make a comeback, but unfortunately, it just couldn't be. We knew at halftime that we had many chances and already could have turned the tide around in that first half. Since I've come here, I've been a very different footballer because I have so many good teammates, especially in Lionel Messi. We must not throw any title away, and we will fight for the 2 remaining titles because we are Barcelona. Let's get in now to Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference reaction. Of course, he is the manager. He says that the team and his opinion matters the most. Let's get in and see what he had to say. Starts out by saying that we deserve something more from this match, with the score being 2-1 at halftime. I believe in the second half it would have been very different. We must highlight the attitude of the team. You have to be a bit more lucky. We have had opportunities and we have not taken advantage of them. He was asked then about Messi continuing at the club, saying Leo has seen for quite some time that the team is getting better. I don't have any doubts about the team and the future. Koeman continues on by saying that we have reacted well, we have played at our level, and we must continue on this path, although the team and I are saddened about the elimination. Leo has seen for a long time that the team is growing, and with the changes that we have made with the youngsters who are growing as well, we can't have any doubts about the future of this team. I'm very happy with the attitude from minute 1 to the last. At least we wanted to win the game because we deserve it for the performance that we put in the game, our attitude, and much more. I think everyone at Barcelona can be proud of the team and the image that we have given, including the president, who said that we should stand up, and we showed up. We took a lot of risk in this match. We pressed and we also created many opportunities, but we have not taken advantage of them. And with 1-1 in the second half, it was more complicated and they defended very deep. We did more in the first half than we did the second half. Koeman continues on by saying that in this match, we have seen a team that wanted to come back but didn't take advantage of their opportunities. Again, see, Koeman's reiterating the same thing, that we did not take our opportunities. It could have been different with our rivals who did it at the Camp Nou in the second half. Koeman again was asked about Lionel Messi's future. He said that Messi has to decide his future. No one can help this case, but he sees it at Barcelona that this is on the right track and there is a big future at this club. This will not be an argument not to stay. Koeman concluded his press comments by saying that we lost the tie in the second half at home. It was very difficult. We have tried, and I think it was close because at times we deserved to go 2-1 and even 3-1 up, but we have to accept it. But the team has shown tonight that there is a bright future to come. And that concluded Ronald Koeman's post-match press conference. Let's get in now and analyze some of the players' individual performances on the night. I have chosen 5 players to analyze. Those 5 players are Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Pedri, Antoine Griezmann, and Lionel Messi. Let's start off with Jordi Alba. Got a 7.6 silver score rating, and as you can tell from his heat map, of course, all over that left-hand side of the pitch, but mainly, of course, in that final third of PSG. In the match, he played 90 minutes, had 129 touches, 87% pass accuracy, attempted 105 passes on the night. He had 4 key passes, attempted 6 crosses and completed 2, 4 long balls and completed 3, 1 big chance created. He attempted 3 ground duels and won 1, 1 aerial duel and won it, and he lost the ball 23 times in this match. Another great performance from Jordi Alba overall. I feel like he's really doing well in that left wing back position. He's really showing that he's more of an attacking fullback than he is defensive, and with the 3 people behind him, he can go forward way more often and be more effective. Hopefully he continues this form, because right now I feel like he is the best left back in the world on current form. Next up is Pedri. Got a 7.0 silver score rating, and as you can tell from his heat map, of course, played in the left-hand side of that midfield. In the match, he played 78 minutes, had that 1 assist for that Messi golazo, 115 touches, 92% pass accuracy, only misplacing 8 passes. 1 key pass, and did 5 long balls and completed 4, and did 9 ground duels and won 3, lost the ball 16 times in this match. He also had 1 interception and 2 tackles. I think it was a very solid performance from Pedri, but of course he had his little bit of up and down moments. I think in the first half he wasn't that great. We all like Pedri because of course in the attacking aspect he's brilliant, but also in defense he does very well with all his recoveries and all his interceptions. But he got dribbled past 3 times in that first half, and he wasn't really the Pedri that we know. In that second half he was much better. Hopefully he can just push that first half performance to the side and continue more on that second half performance. Next up is Sergio Busquets. Got a 7.6 silver score rating, which of course is way too low for him on the night. And as you can tell from his heat map, played on that right hand side and a little bit in that deeper role in the midfield. In the match he played 79 minutes, 120 touches, 94% pass accuracy with only misplacing 7 passes, 2 key passes, and 5 long balls and completed all 5. He had 2 shots on target and 2 shots off target. Now, I've been watching Busquets since 2009, and I've never seen him take more than 1 shot in a game. In this match, he had 4 shots. He also attempted 7 ground duels on the night and completed 3, 2 aerial duels and 1, committed 2 fouls and was fouled himself once, and had 2 tackles. If we're taking Messi out of the conversation, Busquets was the best Barcelona player on the pitch without a shadow of a doubt. It was a Busquets masterclass in this game. He was playing like prime Busquets back in 2014-15. It was an unbelievable performance from him. Hopefully he can continue this form against the big teams, because we all know in the big games he sometimes he shows up, sometimes he doesn't, and against the little sides he always shows up. So if he can show up a bit more in those big games, he can definitely be a big asset to us, but we do need to find a replacement for Busquets for sure. Next up was Antoine Griezmann, got an 8.0 and the highest SofaScore rating for Barcelona, and as you can tell from his heat map, all over that final third, right-hand side, left-hand side, in the middle, but mainly in that left-hand side. In the match he played in 90 minutes, had 1 shot on target and 1 shot off target. Now, let's let this sink in for a second. Busquets, our CDM, or right center mid, however you want to take it, he had more shots in this game than Antoine Griezmann. Anyways, he attempted 2 dribbles on the night and completed 1. He, of course, won that penalty that unfortunately Messi missed. 81 touches, had 85% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, attempted 3 long balls and completed all 3, created 1 big chance, attempted 9 ground duels on the night and won 6. He was fouled twice, and he had 3 tackles. I wouldn't say it was an absolutely fantastic performance from Griezmann, but it was a very, very solid performance from him, maybe going a little bit under the radar. I feel like in this match he could have maybe been a bit more involved in the attack, not in this, like in the sense that, more shots on goal. The fact that Busquets had more shots in this match than you should tell you that you need to start shooting more. I feel like in the build-up of the play he was absolutely brilliant, but in front of goal he wasn't really the greatest, and I think that's something he needs to improve on. Of course, in 2021, Griezmann has been absolutely fantastic, and according to the stats, he is continuing on that form. And the final player we're going to analyze is, of course, the main man himself, the GOAT, Lionel Messi. Got a 7.5 SofaScore rating, and as you can tell from his heat map, just all over the opponent's half. Right wing, left wing, center mid, cam, CDM, wherever the opponent's half is, he was there. In the match, he played 90 minutes, scored that 1 absolute golazo, 3 shots on target, 1 shot off target, 3 shots blocked. Again, Messi, a lot of Messi's shots are getting blocked over these, past few months. He attempted 7 dribbles on the night and completed 4, hit the woodwork once, missed the penalty, 125 touches with 90% pass accuracy, only misplacing 9 passes, 4 key passes in this match, attempted 7 crosses on the night and completed 3, 2 long balls and completed both. He attempted 14 ground duels and won 7. He lost possession in this match 22 times, which of course in retrospect for Messi was fair, was fouled twice, had 1 interception and 1 tackle. Now the big question on everyone's mind is, was that Messi's last game in the Champions League for Barcelona? We'll have to wait and see. We're getting some positive reports over the past 24 hours, which we'll talk about in tomorrow's news roundup video. But Messi, this match again, absolutely fantastic. He deserved more than 1 goal. His 1 goal should be up for the Busquets goal of the year. It was absolutely fantastic. Nearly 30 yards out and just puts it in the top corner against a top goalkeeper, Keylor Navas. But the main thing again is that in a big match, he showed up and the other players around him weren't really that clinical on the night. So that was my match analysis for PSG versus Barcelona. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below, of course, on everything we discussed. And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a transfer news roundup. Strap your seatbelts for that and be ready. We are going to talk about so much. So many reports are coming out. Haaland, David Alba, Aguero, Depay, contract renewals. Since Laporte has been elected, the rumors have been flying all over the place, and we're going to cover everything in tomorrow's roundup video. So make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and Forza Barca. Yeah.